In a land where the voice of the people echoes like thunder, but is silenced like a whisper, one man is paying that price for daring to speak right now. And of course, you already know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the very dark man. He has been the lone voice so far for a long time now. So, what really happened to very dark man at GTBank on Friday? What really happened? Was it justice or a well scripted betrayal? Because this is what a lot of people have been asking. And yours sincerely is joining others to ask the same thing. What happened at GTBank on Friday? Was it just a scripted betrayal or what? Today, I want us to dig deep into a story that is wrapped in mystery, power, and pure Nigerian drama. You don't say Nigerian drama not ever finish. So brace up, everybody, because what you're about to hear in this video may shake your faith in the system itself. Take the message and leave the messenger. This is what I have to say. Take the message and leave the messenger. This is what I have to say. I repeat myself. In Nigeria, it seems we often kill the messenger before we even hear the message. Since VDM, that is a very dark man, as a lot of you know him, was reportedly abducted in a gestapo-style raid at GTB branch, at GTB branch, the internet has been on fire, and rightly so. A fire lit not just by outrage, but by questions, sharp hunting questions. A lot of people have been asking questions since that day, and the questions have not stopped coming. So while some share his arrest, calling him, dramatic and a troublemaker, we must ask these salient questions. Does personality now determine the rights of a Nigerian? See, even a goat has a right not to be dragged like a rag in the village square. Yes, you heard me well, even a goat. Because I'm referring to what happened on Friday. Okay? Even a goat has a right. So VDM may not be perfect, like every one of us knows. I'm the first to tell you. I don't agree with everything he does. There are certain things, there are occasions I feel like, okay, should have done this like this, should have done this like that. But that's what makes us human. He cannot be perfect, just like the way a lot of us are not perfect. So you don't expect that in everything very dark man does, it will now just be perfect with everybody. Life doesn't work that way. Okay? So like I said, VDM may not be perfect, but was it a flight risk? Would it have ignored a legal invitation by the EFCC? Or was this just a performance of power? Or just power at play, or whatever you want to call it? What exactly did VDM do wrong, if I may ask? He complained that his mother's account was being illegally debited. Is that a crime? Or is the real crime, exposing a system riddled with rot? VDM's voice only echoed what thousands of Nigerians have been crying about for years now. Nigerians have been crying and crying. Yours sincerely have had that experience on multiple occasions where deductions are made for no reason. For no reason. Okay? So that Nigerian banks, GTBank not excluded, have become ticking time bombs of unauthorized deductions. Even as I'm making this video now, a lot of people are still complaining of these deductions. And now, he has now been made a sacrificial lamb. Is that what it is? But this mystery deepens. How did EFCC know he was inside that particular branch? I'm talking about the regulatory branch now. How did EFCC realize or know that this is the branch that a very dark man is? How did they know? Who tipped them off? Why was he locked inside the security, through the security doors for over 5 minutes, like his lawyer, Barrister Deji, alleged? Because if you watch the CCTV footage that's already going viral, it is shown that shortly after the mom passed, he tried to open the first door, he didn't open the second one, same thing, and that was on for like 5 minutes, according to his lawyer. And if you look at that footage, it appears like it's not even complete. It's like some parts are missing. But let's not even go into that for now. Okay? So the question is, who tipped them off? Why was he locked inside that place? after his mother had exited, like I said. Why were the doors mysteriously not opening, as seen in the now viral CCTV footage? Was it a trap to delay him till EFCC agents have arrived? This is no longer just an arrest. It is now becoming like a plot, a deliberate orchestration of power, silence, and public disgrace. And GTBank, knowingly or unknowingly, they have played the Pied Piper in this drama. When he was taken, he was labeled a bandit. Can you imagine? VeryDarkMan, a bandit. Well, according to his lawyer, Barrister Deji, EFCC operative threatened to shoot him in front of his own mother. Can you imagine? In a country where every bandits with blood-stained hands roam free, it is the truth teller that are haunted. Can you imagine this? So when the drum of justice beats off rhythm, the dancers begin to stagger. That is exactly what is happening. EFCC now claims a warrant was issued by Her Lordship Chief Magistrate Njideka Ilionya Duru for alleged cyber stalking. Alleged, oh, alleged. That is what they said, alleged. And with the small knowledge, my small knowledge of Nigerian law, when you are being alleged of something, that does not criminalize you. And you must not be treated like somebody who has been convicted. So it is an alleged. They said alleged, meaning no conviction, right? So why was he dragged like a criminal already? Why this unnecessary show of force? Why this hunger for drama? You see, sometimes I believe that some Nigerian agencies, they just love drama, honestly. If they don't involve social media in their drama, the thing not they complete. Because why did they not invite him? Because I know VeryDarkMan, if he gets an invitation, he will go there, possibly with his lawyer. So it's not a big deal. So why this gestapo style of arrest? If VDM was not invited formally, what exactly justified this brutal spectacle? Because what I saw was a brutal spectacle. If this is how state agencies operate, then any Nigerian is just one tweet away from humiliation. That is what it is. As for GTBank, the people, a lot of Nigerians are watching. You have released a shaky CCTV footage. But what are you doing to push for its release? The damage to your brand is already enormous. Account closures and mass withdrawals have begun. Nigerians are no longer asleep. If VDM remains in custody beyond tomorrow, you risk losing more than just customers. You risk your credibility. I'm afraid the credibility is already, tickling away already. So no time. When a man set his neighbor's roof on fire, he forgets his own roof is made of thatch. GTBank must not wait till the flame spread, because this is one incident that, if left uncontrolled, it could snowball to something else. So I'm urging GTBank today to take action. They have to assist in pushing for VDM's release unfailingly by tomorrow. And we demand as follows. Number one, that VDM must be released immediately. Number two, a public apology to him, his mother, and the ratted gang must follow. Number three, a swift resolution of the illegal deductions. That is this money that they were deducted from the mom's salary. The issue has to be resolved immediately. These are the three things I expect GTBank to immediately begin to do. And to EFCC, Nigeria deserves better. I know you guys know this. Is gestapo-style arrest now preserved, or reserved for ordinary citizens, while politicians are sent soft invites? Because I know sometimes when politicians are accused of stealing billions and billions and billions, they invite them and they just walk in after stealing our billions. They walk in with their agbadas. And sometimes you see people, trying to show respect, and I don't know. So we now treat criminals, hiding those who have stolen, even though it is within the realm of being alleged. But we know how these things work. You leave those ones, and the man who is fighting for decorum in our society is now labeled a bandit. What an irony. Big, big irony. So for me, a lion that devours goats but bows before hyenas is no king of the jungle. You cannot be a king of the jungle when, if you see goats, if you see you devour goats, then when you see hyena, you are now bowing. You are no longer the king of the jungle because that is what is happening. To those who dislike VDM, you have every right to disagree with VDM, okay? But don't miss the point. Oh, it's his Mother's Day that we were talking about. That day, that event that happened, it was his mother that was involved. So today it could be it is his mother. It could be your own mother tomorrow, or your brother or your sister. Unauthorized deductions don't discriminate. This is not about his personality. This is not about VDM. It's about the principle. Let us not throw away the baby with the bathwater, like they always say. Because when the wind blows, the fowls behind is exposed. Let me put it more succinctly. They say if a breeze blow, now fowl yansh, they blow open. Oh, now so many people they talking for Nigeria. That's our local parlance, okay? So I repeat myself, when the wind blows, the fowls behind is exposed. This incident has exposed too much for us to stay quiet, if you ask me. So for me, I want to say to the Nigerian youth and defenders of truth, your voices matter. Keep speaking, keep pushing, because until the lion learns to write, every story will glorify the hunter. Of course, you guys know what I'm talking about. This is no longer about one man. It is about all of us. Speak up, demand better, because in a nation where silence is survival, truth becomes a rebellion, and rebellion bets revolution. Stay woke, my Naija people. Stay alert. And with this, I don't want this video to be long. I'm going to end it here. But what do you think about this raging controversy? We are hoping all Nigerians, most Nigerians, whether you're on the side of VDM on this or not, but I think well-meaning Nigerians are hoping and believing that by tomorrow, VDM will be out of detention, back to society, and free to continue from where he stopped. This is my earnest prayer, and I am hoping that all his rattle gang members, are going to be praying for this to happen tomorrow. So I'm going to leave it there. Please, should you have a contribution to make about this, please feel free to leave your comments in the comment section here. Hopefully, I'm going to meet you. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye.